Building better relationships between police and the community, that's what a group of out-of-state police officers are trying to do.
And they're using Jackson, Mississippi as their classroom. It's an immersive trip to the South. Law enforcement from Arizona and Illinois visited the capital city in September, hoping to learn better ways to police in black and brown communities.
Emily, those officers, they began with a visit to a church. For many of these officers, getting off the bus is a new life experience. It's the first time they've spent time in the South. A diverse group of officers and a few city leaders from Arizona and Illinois on a pilgrimage to the South with a stop in the capital city for a history lesson. Their first stop, New Horizon Church, where the experience was full and emotional.
We were all feeling the same things, and it didn't matter what your ethnic background was or your religious background was. All of us were feeling about the same things. Joy, anger, frustration, hope, all of these incredible emotions that we were all feeling, and so it really didn't matter where you're from. It was just beautiful to be able to share that with people that you've become close with in the last few days.
Learning about the relationship between the police and black and brown communities in the South was hard, but also healing.
It's part of the healing process, and it is part of, I heard one of the other folks talk about, it was ripping the Band-Aid off the scab, because for some of us, we've experienced these things, and we still experience them in our lives. But those who haven't been exposed to these things, for them, it's almost like a reckoning.
The Telos Group is the organization that brought the officers to Mississippi. Their mission is to build a better tomorrow.
Well, we live in a really polarized time, a really divided time, and we're trying to find ways to help folks come together and pursue our common good in the United States. And so we're trying to tell a more honest American story as a way to help us come together to deal with some of the historic issues in our past that are continuing to present themselves, and to find ways to build a better future.
A better future that requires a better understanding, something this group says can't be done by lawmakers alone.
I also think that out of all of this, as a council member, or as all the work that we do, we can't legislate kindness or understanding, but we can do our best to learn what we have and share that information and try to get people to understand the differences, and the differences is our strength, and we need to remember that.
The goal is to have these officers take back what they've learned to their communities and share with their fellow officers. Next Thursday at 6, in part 2 of our immersive tour of understanding, the officers visit the Civil Rights Museum.